a safe journey. Have a safe journey.
Are you looking for a place to stay?
Sure, why not?
You, my friend, will survive. You, my friend, realize the power of rest. You can use the beds in our storeroom anytime you want. Sleep, relax, dream of freedom.
Well, you've been walking around for a while now. I smell like a dead troll. I've sweated so much. This freedom is fucking hard work.
Why did you come to Ignadon?
To escape the past.
The past?
The wrong friends, the wrong goals, the wrong life. Anything's better than spilling blood for profit. That just means the people who send you to do it have put a price on your life. That's all the reason I need. That's all I have to say.
Have a safe journey.
care of yourself.
This is a miserable place to have decided to give up smoking.
Watch yourself around here. None of us want any more rock slides.
Yeah, I heard something similar happened in South Tavar.
Aha.
Maybe later.
Well, the forces out there are always going to make that difficult.
It'll rain in Tavar before that happens.
Sand, thieves, and corpses. That's Tavar.
So, you're here to report for initiation.
Initiation?
Instruction. Education. A preparation for readiness. My name is Dietrich, and it is my job to ready all new initiates for the trials that will face them. But before you ask any more questions, let's get one thing clear. I don't train berserkers. I'm not going to give you knowledge you'll then use against us. I wish I could. I wish we could fight side by side to stop the elves. But we must listen to our betters, and they still see us as enemies. If you want to progress, then that's what I need to see. That's what Kalan expects. It is what you should demand of yourself.
What do you want me to do?
Someone has been undermining the training program we have here. Some of the initiates have been caught taking chems. I mean, it's a crazy thing to do, but some people do it to gain an edge, but end up becoming addicts. Look at the Alps. I need to find who is bringing this poison in and selling it to our initiates. You don't have something to do with it, do you?
You suspect me because I'm a berserker.
I wanted to test your reaction. You'd be tied up and neck-deep in jackal shit by now if I really thought you were behind it. Remember that, if you get tempted in the future. But whoever it is, I want these bastards dealt with. And if you found one set, can you find these assholes too? I want you to track them down wherever they are, in the Hort or beyond. Are you with me?
If the training's so strict, how come you're just sitting around?
I do so every day, and my tasks aren't easy. I take care of internal matters and coordinate training. And I get into the field when I can. You have to stay sharp to provide the best training, and to understand our enemy. If we are to work with the free people, if the clerics are to save the free people from the owls, this is what we must do.
About the ELEX smuggling. Why do you trust me with this?
You weren't here when all this started, so you can't be part of it. But this isn't just blind trust and hope. I'll be watching you and making sure you stick to the task.
I will find the criminals behind this.
Good. My information says that the ELEX is coming from somewhere to the south. There's a recon post there in the ruins of an old fort. Start there and turn everything upside down if you have to. If our people don't cooperate, show them this warrant. And tell them I want answers. That will be all. Dismissed.
You really messed up. You really messed up there.
So, you're here to report for initiative? That will be all. Dismissed.
I know who you're talking about.
If you have something to report, speak to Judicator Reinhold.
Pay me, and I'll help you.
We're not here for money. We're here for the Hort, for the clerics, and for the free people. You just work for shards, and that's all you have. Work for a cause. Then you'll have a soul.
If you want good work, you should motivate people with good pay.
Well, you're consistent, I'll give you that. Doesn't look like I have a choice, does it? I need you to get me a set of replacement parts. With all the mechanics we've lost recently, we are chronically undermanned here. So, this list has been sitting here waiting to be sorted. If you're available, I need you to get over to my supplier and get me those parts, okay?
You'll trust me with your shards, just like that?
You're here to do a job, so I'll give you the tools you need to do it. Good luck. We need those parts.
Where can I find your supplier?
He's a trader. He sets up business near the gate during the late evening hours.
Teach me something.
It's done.
Very good.
Have a safe journey.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
What's up?
You've got a delivery to go to the Horde, right?
Are you asking me? Or are you telling me? Because I have no idea who you are.
Goddard sent me.
Goddard? Who's that? Oh. Wait. He's the guy working his ass off for a few dumbass robots. Okay, we can make a trade. What is it you want from me?
He needs some replacement parts.
Replacement parts? Oh yeah. I remember. Those special, particular replacement parts. Yeah, of course I have them on me. Packed well and top quality, as always. But now I have a question. Can you pay for these replacement parts?
Do you think I'd be here otherwise?
Well, you know, some people forget that important part of the trade.
Here are the shards for Goddard's delivery.
And? The rest?
The rest?
The rest that came about because of increased demand. Double what you've given me, to be exact. Do you need a lesson about supply and demand, or are you gonna pay what's needed?
You want me to demand that you give me the supply?
You want to keep doing business like that, and the supply will dry up entirely. But on this occasion, I'll split the difference with you. Give me another 50%, and we have a deal.
Here, take the shards.
There, you see? I knew we could come to an agreement. And you can be sure those replacement parts won't let you down. They're top quality. Your buyer will be very happy.
Well, that was a hell of a plan there in the fort, wasn't it? Did you see the show? Hey! Big Bang didn't let me down. I think I flat out did myself there. I'm proud of her.
About Falk. Why did you build him?
Isn't it obvious? In a war, we need an army that doubles our fighting strength, but without the human cost. I mean, we have weapons, fighting machines, bots. but we still need a human presence. Replace those humans with a machine that thinks like you and me. And we can have war without casualties. We can secure Magalan for the future without the loss of lives.
Falk is more than a robot. He's a person.
That's my design in action. I used synaptic mapping to build his basic reactions and personality. It's all uploaded. It's fully adaptable, though. I can upgrade any element of his training, and anything he learns can be uploaded, sent out in a new body.
He can transfer to a new body.
His settings can. His experiences can. Then one soldier can teach the other. See? It's much better to lose circuits than flesh and blood. The aim was to test him to destruction. The finished production model comes next. I'll refine that based on what Falk learns.
Tested to destruction?
That was well done.
You put a weapon of mass destruction in the hands of outlaws.
A weapon that would destroy them. The Duke working to wipe out his own men. Come on, you must see the justice in that. The humor, it was hilarious.
Do you see me laughing?
What? What's the problem? You didn't die? Oh no. You destroyed my masterpiece instead. You'd rather the Duke unleashed that power in Ignadan or Idan? Yes, I built it. But he knew what he wanted, and he would have found someone else to do it. Ignadan is a crater, and Tavar is all-powerful. How is that good for anyone? You should be thanking me for trying.
What are you doing now?
Take a break and do some thinking. It's gonna take something else to follow up after Big Bang. So I need a little bit of time to do some planning. Although, I remember you threatening me when I was still prisoner in the Duke's rocket silo.
Yeah, I might have.
Yeah? You sounded like an outlaw. And I'm not risking going back to where I was before. That one.
That was well done.
You deserved it, asshole.
Yeah? You sounded like an outlaw. And I'm not risking going back to where I was before. That
was well done. That was well done.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's forget it. It was all a bit tense in there.
The Duke wants you dead.
Yeah, I bet he does. If I was him, I'd want me dead. I guess I'm lucky I'm free.
That was well done.
I got this crate from your supplier.
You came through. If this delivery is all present and correct, it means I can finally catch up with my backlist of repairs.
I thought you wouldn't take deliveries from an outlaw.
I got the blessing for it from the powers that be. The ends justify the means in times of emergency.
Was that everything?
Well, you still need pay. There, take it.
I want to talk about my promotion.
Go play with your tech somewhere else. It's forbidden here.
Have a safe journey.
Where do you think you're going?
Can I look around?
Can you walk in and look around? Well, as it happens, you can. Reinhold recently ordered that everyone can enter to see with their own eyes what we do with heretics. So go in and look around. If anything will push back the power of temptation, it's what you'll see in there. Move along there. Keep clear of this area.
No, no, no. I acted against Kalan. I must face my punishment. Let my faith be proven.
No, 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 no. I'm not ready yet. Kalan will guide me. Kalan must offer me salvation. No, no, no. Not me. I won't. Kalan will save me.
Those self-righteous bastards. They should all rot. Every last one of them. Can't you see the truth about them? And you. What about you? Are you planning to get me out of here with a magic trick? Or are you gonna break me out of here? Come on. There's no love lost between you berserkers and the clerics. Help get me out of here. Just get me the fuck out of here, will you? These bastards have got no right to keep me here.
You're obviously not here willingly.
No shit. I was kidnapped, so they could try and brainwash me into joining this cult. But they won't get me so easily.
How did you end up here?
They said we attacked one of their outposts. Total bullshit. What do they think I am, suicidal? Anyway, they wouldn't listen. They dragged me here and tried to brainwash me. But their bullshit didn't take. I remembered everything. And so instead of setting me free, they dropped me down here.
Where are you from?
Tavar. A bunch of these assholes came over the border. These idiots I was with were too busy fighting among themselves to see the clerics creeping up on us. They ambushed us out there and then dragged us to Ignadon after we'd been wounded.
But you do have a plan.
Plan? I don't have a plan. Not yet. I just know I have to get out of here. I won't let them turn me into some mindless slave.
And you expect me to help you?
Expect? I don't expect anything. But I hope you can see what these clerics say about freed people is bullshit. They don't care about freedom. They want to brainwash you. So, will you help me?
I don't know. Outlaws, clerics. They are enemies at war. I don't think we should interfere in this.
And you're gonna listen to that tree-loving throwback?
Maybe.
Maybe? What's maybe? This is a world of action. Maybe won't save you when they try to fry your mind, like they tried with me. You think on that.
So, about your escape. You must have some ideas.
First thing, it can't be my escape. I want my friend to get out of here too. I gotta get my friend Wolf out of here somehow. Only problem is, he's already one of them. He thinks he's a fucking cleric. I've spoken to him. He doesn't remember a damn thing about me. Or where he came from. But that's not your problem, I suppose. I can handle that if you give me a weapon and a disguise. Get me that, and we can move forward from there. But hurry. I don't know how long I can hold out against the Suggestors. 2 days and they might take my mind.
Is there any equipment you need to help your escape?
Well, my axe will be useful. I'll bet it's being stored in the house of the Suggestors. They store anything they confiscate in there. It's bound to be guarded though, so be careful. And if you can get me some clothing from the merchants in the miners' quarter, that should help me get out without being noticed. I can't escape in this clothing. But when you get the stuff, bring it all together, okay? This cell doesn't give me a chance to hide anything from the eyes of the clerics, okay?
Wolf wants to see you dead.
Of course he does. He's been brainwashed. He thinks he's a cleric now. Poor bastard.
Hey, is there something you're looking for? I'm here to trade, and I can offer you top quality for a decent price.
Do you have many customers?
Define many. Ignodon isn't exactly the center of commerce on Magaland. I have to work part-time as a miner just to keep going. But, you know, I get by all in all.
Where do you get your goods from?
Mostly from the patrols we send out. They find all sorts of old world artifacts. And then there are the spoils of war, recovered from out there. Our enemies are a good place to get resources.
I want to buy some clothes.
Clothing, I have. What exactly do you have in mind?
What do most people wear here?
Well, that all depends on your rank. Would you want undergarments, nightwear, armor? I have a full range and a full set if it's the right size. This set belonged to a brother who now dwells in Kalan's halls. Kalan save and protect his soul. But it's perfectly fit for purpose.
I'll take the armor.
Great! You know a good deal when you see one. Is there anything else you wanted?
What goods have you got?
Of course.
didn't come here to pray, did you? I can spot the devout. And you don't look like you're here to ask for divine assistance, am I right?
You're right. I don't need assistance.
Ha! I knew it. You know, there is a reason why I wanted to talk to you. For all the thirst for knowledge in this place, people can be a little focused. They want logic, straight answers. They forbid anyone from looking deeper into things. And that's crazy. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom brings you closer to Kalan. So what's wrong with getting some answers? Which brings me to you. I'm betting you have answers, and I'm betting you're the curious type.
I don't want any trouble.
Who's talking about trouble? It's a trivial matter, really. But then I guess that's why I keep getting in trouble. So, are you going to help me?
Tell me your problem.
Have you ever heard of the Prophet Arvid?
No. Should I have?
Oh, yeah. He's the founder of our order. The reason why the clerics exist.
Tell me about Arvid.
Well, sure, okay. Like I said, he's the founder of our order. He was born about 200 years ago, we think, and he was the first to be enlightened by Kalan. After the comet hit, it was his burden and his privilege to lead people into a new future, to save those who had survived. The first followers were here, in the Horde. They had saved technology from destruction, and Kalan showed them how that technology could be used to help all the people of Magalan. They reached out to others, but not everyone listened. You can see what became of the rest when you look to Tavar.
What did Arvid do?
He wrote the rules that have bound us here in the Horde. And our ancestors began research on how ELEX could be used for the good of all. With it, even though our community was small, we were able to defend ourselves from the malice of the godless.
All seems a bit vague.
Yes, I know. I mean, some details have been lost in time. Some believe Arvid still remains among us, although that is nonsense. Some uneducated people wanted to proclaim him a god, even during his lifetime, but he always spurned this idea. It is likely that he saw his time coming. According to the lore, grief about the unreasonableness of people tore him apart from the inside, and when he could take the pain no longer, it is said that he left the people with the words of Kalan and went into the Great Light. Scholars are still arguing to this day about what the Great Light is exactly. Some say that he rose to heaven, to Kalan. Others claim that he set forth to find the reason for the crater. But that's exactly my point. I want to know more, but only certain scholars are allowed to see the text. But there's something about Arvid, something about those early works that doesn't make sense. And I can't work out why. But will they let me in the archives to study his writings? No. I sneaked in. They threw me out. I was lucky to avoid re-education. Concentrate on what's right here, right now, they told me. It is only possible to change the future if you draw the correct conclusions from the past, they said.
So you need access to the archives?
No. Well, yeah, that would be great, but for now, I just need a book. All that I want is a copy of Arvid's teachings. There has to be a written copy, or a recorded copy somewhere. It's just not available to us out here. And that bugs me. So, do you think you can get into the archives and get it for me?
I'll think about it.
Good. Great. I would like to give you the following, in any case, before you are on your way. I am certain that I can get something from the recordings that will be of use to all of us. Then, maybe, I'll finally understand what our purpose is.
Why is this book so secret?
Because we are to serve Kalan in combat and not to interpret his words. They say we are missing the necessary vision to understand his divine message. But I would like to learn that for myself instead of having it spoon-fed to me. Maybe it's nothing, but I can't let it go.
What can you tell me about the archives?
It's a store of knowledge from before the comet hit, and it is where all information found in the rest of the world is brought. Our archivists are attempting to glean all sorts of information from the scraps of data we were able to retrieve from outside the Horde. The work is very time-intensive, so the archivists don't like it at all when people interrupt their work. So, they will have you thrown out if you manage to get into the archives without authorization.
I will get you the book from the archives.
Thank you. This is one mystery I can't wait to solve.
Any suggestions for how I get into the archives?
I've been thinking about that, and there are 3 ways. You could watch to see when Carl, the guard on the archives, leaves his post. That might take a few hours, and I personally have never seen him leave his post. But hey, he has to move at some point, doesn't he? Or you could access the security console and put your name on the access list. But the simplest and most obvious solution is for you to join the clerics.
You really messed up there.
Keep quiet about that, no matter what they say.
No. I won't accept that.
Quit screwing around, will you? What are you doing here? Well, just fuck.
How many people have we lost? And you still think that?
They're only
You're
saying
an
that
idiot.
to keep control of you.
The people up there will take care of it.
What the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you? Well, that's one view of it.
Just watch out for those damned owls. There's still some of them
just
out
getting
there.
more and more dangerous. What the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I've had a report that you spoke to Eli, the prisoner. If you two made any sort of agreement, then you should forget it now. If he is going to complete his re-education, his spirit must be reforged. And I am not going to let anyone get in the way of that. He must be saved from himself. You understand?
Quit sneaking, okay?
Get the hell out of here. Don't do that again.
Be on your best behavior, alright? Quit sneaking, okay? Leave your hands where I can see them. Quit sneaking, okay? You'll never steal here!
The people up there will take care of it.
Only those with a pure
There's nothing for you here. Get the hell out of here.
She took that secret to the grave. Damn it.
As far as I'm concerned, you can rot here.
Sure, right. Shh, 'cause I'll see you there.
That wasn't great. So, about your escape. I have the things you need.
You did it. You got him. They mustn't have got into your head yet. Let's get this escape underway. So, that should be enough to hide who I am.
And what happens now?
I need to find Wolf. Then I can get out of here. Or have you got a better idea?
Wait outside the gate. I'll get your friend to meet you there.
Thanks. Finding him would have been a real risk. I'll see you at the gate. Much appreciated.
Say, did I congratulate you yet?
For what?
For stretching your claws.
Ah, so you are...
I am.
Teach me something.
Good.
Where the hell is he? Didn't you tell me that you would bring Wolf here? Something's wrong here. What are you trying to pull, huh? I'm gonna find him. But not before I deal with your betrayal.
This is the end for you.
Not now. Take your business elsewhere.
Eli is free.
Free? You mean he escaped?
No. He's waiting for you in front of the gate, just as you asked.
Hold on a moment. I can't kill him. Look at me. I need you to do that. I thought that was clear. Watch yourself around here. None of us want any more rock slides.
Where the hell is he? Didn't you tell me that you would bring Wolf here? Something's wrong here. What are you trying to pull, huh? I'm gonna find him. But not before I deal with your betrayal.
This is the end for you.
I'll take care of that.
Been told.
Eli is dead.
Then the Horde is safer. We owe you a debt of gratitude. Here, take this. If a suggester starts trying to get out of you that you had a part in this, you need to reassure him. That might not be enough, but I can't do any more for you.
Those animals are just getting more and more dangerous.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of our prisoner? His soul was tortured, but it could have been saved. The Horde demands more soldiers. We must show mercy, for Kalan needs every soul who will serve if we are to hold back these Albs. Compensation must be paid, so we can make good the loss you have caused us. That at least will mean we can attract new initiates. This matter is closed.
I think I'll stay until I get my shards back.
There are many things I believe in. Refunds aren't one of them. Faith is our shield.
Damn it.
Well, if you wanted to know if the clerics could do teamwork, that building proves it.
Halt. State your business. Only officially authorized personnel may enter.
How many times are you going to repeat that?
Until you understand that only authorized personnel may enter.
Forget it. I was about to go anyway.
Then don't let me keep you. Kalan bless your path.
Another thing about the archives. Is there a copy of Arvid's teachings in the archive?
Of course. All of Arvid's wisdom that remains is stored here.
What is in the book?
His prophecies and principles of life, around which we guide our lives. The greatest portion of Arvid's knowledge is encrypted. Even today, we are struggling to understand it.
Encrypted? In what way?
Some of it is in code, some of it is written as parables. So is open to interpretation. It is for those who concentrate on study to reveal these mysteries to us. As I said, only a few of us can truly understand his words, and so see the wisdom of Kalan.
Can I read Arvid's teachings?
You? No.
Why not?
Because only those chosen to study his writings may do so. You have not been chosen.
I think I've heard enough about that.
Good.
What are you studying?
Everything that brings us closer to our goal.
What does that mean?
It means passing Kalan's tests. Kalan only takes those who are pure, and so to preach his words, we must be the purest of all. And knowledge, facts, interpretation, and analysis are the purest form of all devotion. And science is the purest of all the forms of study. It brings clarity to the mind. To achieve purity of the soul, we must understand ourselves. The berserkers and the outlaws will never have the discipline for that. They live in the moment. We have committed ourselves to the future. May Kalan open the infinite skies for us all.
Do you also study the old world?
Of course. If we repeat the mistakes of our ancestors, it could lead to another catastrophe. That is one of the reasons why we only task those with the strongest wills to study. Who knows what corrupting influences these artifacts could have?
Where do you get the material to study?
It takes persistence and luck. We send out our reclamation squads to search old world ruins. First, the selected area has to be pacified. As soon as that is done, we begin salvaging the valuable pieces and bringing them here.
Those areas tend to be infested with mutants.
There's a lot of planning involved. But even so, there are expeditions that don't go perfectly. Kalan teaches that knowledge comes at a price, and it is those who dedicate themselves to recovery of these artifacts that pay the highest price. I'd better return to my duties. You must seek elsewhere for more answers.
You must be dedicated to do this role.
It's my life. I guard here. I keep the archives safe. I draw strength from Kalan. A prayer break in the night is enough to keep me going for the rest of the day. Now, do us both a favor and leave. This area is off limits.
Name added to the access list. That should get me in.
I advise you to step carefully. State your business, only officially off.
How?
Until.
Get out of the way.
The archives are restricted. Why should I let you enter?
Because I'm authorized to enter.
We will see. One moment. You're right. But I don't remember seeing your name on the list beforehand. It seems you are authorized. Please enter, but I beg you, do not disturb the archivists. Remember, silence is a virtue.
Quiet, please. This is a place of study.
They're addicts, and that makes them dangerous.
Unbelievable. Now, I can finally read Arvid's original text. You really did me a big favor.
If that is the case, then pay me.
I can't value what you...
people up there will take care of it.
I have what you wanted.
Unbelievable. Now, I can finally read Arvid's original text. You really did me a big favor.
That will do.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Glad to help.
Oh, yeah. If I find anything interesting in these writings, I will let you know. That's the least I can do for you.
Excellent.
Have a safe journey.
Take care of yourself.
Have a safe journey.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
This is a miserable place.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
She took that secret to the grave.
Not now. Are you looking for something specific?
Problem comes down to supply.
You gotta think before you go out and do that.
Life is a prison, and we all serve our time. You just leave. Now, get out of here.
You are not good. That's the right decision.
Sorry, I'm not trading right now.